So hey there guys, Erin here again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a deconstructed keto sushi bowl. These are delicious, and sushi was something I was missing on keto, so I wanted to make sure I had a recipe to kind of satisfy those cravings. So I've got a baking sheet down and a piece of tin foil. I'm just taking a 3/4 pound of salmon fillet and just laying this down with some lemon slices, some lemon juice, and then about 1/5 cup of liquid aminos. This is going to make 2 servings in total, and so I'm just going to wrap it up completely in the tin foil, place it in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes to fully cook that fillet slice. So while that is cooking, I put 2 tablespoons of avocado oil into a frying pan on medium heat, and then just placed in that pan some frozen riced cauliflower. I like to buy it frozen because it just makes it more convenient and easier for me to cook my meals, so that way I'm not having to rice cauliflower. So then in a kind of Pyrex container, I've got 1/5 cup of liquid aminos, and then 2 teaspoons of coconut aminos. This will just add a little bit of extra sweetness, and then 1 tablespoon of this Szechuan sauce. So in total, about 3 carbs from the sauces that I'm putting together, but again, this is making a 2-person serving, about 1.5 carbs total from the sauce. I'm also taking 1/5 cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar specifically. Vinegar is very important to the taste of sushi rice, and so I wanted to make sure that I was getting that flavor in there as well. So I added it to the cauliflower, and as you can see, it's kind of liquidy. The cauliflower rice will absorb the liquid, and so there's no need to worry about there being extra liquid in the end. I took this real wasabi and I just took 2 tablespoons of it, mixed it up with about 4 tablespoons of water. That was kind of the proper ratio, so that I got real wasabi flavor for my sushi bowls. So as you can see, the cauliflower rice fully absorbed and took in all of that liquid, and so it's kind of ready to go. So I'm ready to make my plates. So I'm going to be taking these kind of seaweed chips and just breaking them in half. They've got about 1 carb per serving, and I'm taking that 1 serving and spreading it across 2 plates. So I've got my seaweed chips broken in half on one side of my bowl, and then I also will be adding in now the finished cauliflower rice. So in total, it's about a 1.5 cup serving of the cauliflower rice per bowl. That gets you an additional about 3 to 4 net carbs. I'm also adding in about 50 grams of avocado, and then again about a tablespoon of that wasabi. I just feel like sushi isn't sushi without wasabi, and so I really like that flavor in my bowl. And then I'm also just, dividing up the salmon between the 2 bowls. Again, the fillet that I used was a 3/4 pound or 0.75 pound of the fish. I'm also just topping it off with some grated fermented ginger, and this is just a great little kind of treat. I like to top my sushi off with ginger, and so it's got that ginger, wasabi, avocado, salmon, kind of soy, seaweed taste. It's got all the flavors that you could be missing on keto from your traditional sushi. So when I go ahead and eat this, I will mix everything up so that way I'm not getting a big bite of wasabi in there, but just for aesthetic reasons, I kind of just lay it out like this so that way it looks pretty. So in total, we're looking at about just under 7.5 net carbs per bowl, and based on the ingredients that I used, just under 500 calories. So very good, very easy meal to have on keto if you are missing sushi. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!